Hello and welcome to nine lesson of our 12-month free English speaking course. Today we will learn about the simple present tense and how to use it to describe your daily routine. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to confidently talk about what you do every day. So, okay. Now imagine this. Imagine this. You wake up, brush your teeth, eat breakfast, and start your day. But if someone asks, what do you do every morning? Can you answer in English? What is the first thing you do every morning? Type your answer in the chat. Today, we'll learn how to describe your daily activities using the simple present tense. Let us get started. Let me share my screen for that. So, today we are going to learn about simple present tense for daily activities. How you can use simple present tense for daily activity. So far we have seen this one. Before going ahead, let us quickly revise what we learned in our previous lesson. We have in our 8th lesson of 12-month free English speaking course, we have learned about articles. You see, A is used to be before singular non-specific nouns beginning with consonant sound. Example, a dog, a cat, a book. And is used before singular non-specific nouns beginning with vowel sound. An apple, an elephant, an hour. Now, the is used for specific nouns or things that are already known. Example, the sun, the moon, and the Taj Mahal. Let us quickly practice it. I will say the sentence and you will have to type the answer in the chat box. Let me understand whether you got the previous lesson or not. Here we go. Here we go. I saw I saw that elephant at the zoo. Type your answer in the chat box. She is reading that book. We visited that elephant Eiffel Tower last year. Type your answer in the chat. Great. Great. Now let us move on to lesson number 9 and learn how to describe daily routine using the simple present tense. Lesson objectives. What we are going to learn in this lesson, you will, after completing this lesson or by the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand the simple present tense and its uses. Form affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences. Use verbs correctly with he, she, it. Talk about your daily routine in English. Practice speaking fluently with real life examples. Now that we know our goals, let us first. Okay, now we know our goal. Let us get started. What is simple present tense? Simple present tense is used to describe habits, routines, and general truth. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. She drinks tea in the morning. Let us see how to form sentences correctly. Simple present tense structure. This is the structure of simple present tense. Now you see, subject, verb, that will be the base form of the verb. I have conducted 5 or 6 lectures or lessons related to base forms or forms of the verb. You may watch that video in the playlist. You will get the idea what are the base forms. V1, V2, V up to V5. We have I have taught you up to V5. I have covered near about more than 100 verbs in those videos. So go and watch those videos. I recommend you. I suggest you. So subject plus verb, that is the base form of the verb, and there will be objective if any. This is the formula for simple present tense. Very simple one. For example, she cooks breakfast. They play football. Now you can see that she is the subject. Cook is the base form. And breakfast is the object. So this is according to the formula, sentence is formed. They play football. They is the subject. Play is the football. Sorry, play is the base form of the verb, and football is the object. Now the same way you can form the sentences and type in the chat box. Now what we are missing here, that is add yes or es for third person singular. He, she, it. These are the third person singulars. When you are using he, she, it, or any noun, proper noun, use yes, add yes or es at the end of the subject, at the end of the verb. For example, she cooks breakfast. Here we have used yes. Now here we have used she, and cook. For cook, we have at the end of cook verb, we have used or added yes. This similar way you can use he or it and add yes or es according to the base form of the verb. So you may frame your own sentences and type in the chat box. Okay. Now, important rule, you might have learned that. Let me tell you some more examples. He watches TV. He studies English. These are the example related to the third form of the verb. Now, type your frame simple present tense sentences and type in the chat box. Okay? Great. Let's move ahead. Common daily activity verbs. Now you see, common daily activity verbs. We use the simple present tense to talk about daily actions. Here we are going to have common daily activity or important verbs you can use for your daily activity. For example, wake up, brush, eat, drink, go, study, work, sleep, exercise. These are the four. Let me add you more. You may note down these verbs so that you can use these verbs in your day-to-day conversation. So let me add you some more, add some more. That is get up, wake up and get up. These are the different words. You wake up from the sleep, you are sleeping and suddenly you are waking up. You wake up. Okay, that is. And get up means you have woken up and from the bed you are going away from the bed. Getting up uh, and going away from the bed. That is the difference between wake up and get up. Now after that you take shower. We take shower. We have breakfast, lunch. We have breakfast. After that, thereafter we leave for work or school. You leave for work or school. You drive to work or school. Take the bus or train. Do your homework. Watch TV. Listen to music. Read a book or newspaper. You note down all these verbs in your notebook. Okay? These are very important verbs or phrases. Cook food, wash dishes, clean the house, water the plants, go for a walk, talk on the phone, go shopping, meet friends, go to bed. So these are the very common phrases or words you may use for describing your daily routine. For example, I eat breakfast at 8 a.m. She goes to school at 9 a.m. We have already discussed when to you add yes or yes to the verb in our previous slide. Let us move ahead. Can you think can you think of any other daily activities? Type that in your chat box. Use these phrasal verbs in your own words and type the sentences in the chat box. Okay? Next, after we have learned the formula, that is basic structure of this simple present tense, thereafter now we are going to learn about the affirmative, negative and questions. Now you see, we simply don't speak affirmatively. I mean to say, we don't use the sentence like I drink tea in the morning. We also use some negations in our sentence, questions. We may call for questions. We may use the word interrogation. Means we use interrogative sentence, interrogative negative sentence in our day-to-day conversation. So we must learn all these types, that is affirmative, negative, that is interrogative, thereafter negative and interrogative, interrogative, negative, like this. So there will be four types of sentences we are going to learn here. For example, affirmative sentence, I drink tea in the morning. Negative, I don't drink coffee. Interrogative sentence or questions, we may use, do you drink tea in the morning? Don't you drink tea in the morning? This is interrogative negative sentence. Okay. So let us practice this. This is an activity. You have to do that. You have to make your own sentence. I suggest you make your you take a sentence and make such kind of sentences. For example, affirmative, negative questions, that is interrogative or interrogative negative sentences, and type in the chat box. Okay, let's move it. Okay, now you may have a question that how to form verbal questions. I mean to say such kind of questions. I don't drink tea or coffee. Do you drink tea in the morning? Let me take you one sentence. I play football. Do I play football? I don't play football. Don't I play football? So this is the sentence. First affirmative sentence, negative sentence, question. First affirmative sentence, question, negative sentence, then interrogative negative sentence. So these are the sentence. I'm using do here. In another sentence, for example, she she plays chess. Does she play chess? She doesn't play chess. Doesn't she play chess? So these are the affirmative, negative, interrogative, interrogative, negative sentence. So you may form such kind of sentences, but in the last sentence we have seen that we have used does. So when to use does? When the subject is third person singular, you may use does. Okay, so these are the things you must remember, all these things. For example, it doesn't like sugar. You may use does here. You use does here because you are using third person singular. Okay, fill in the blanks. Now this is, let us practice. After practice you will learn all these things perfectly. So practice is most important. Now it's time to test your skill. It will also test your skill. So fill in the blanks. She dash wake up early every day. So type your answer in the chat box. We dash not play video games in the morning. Type your answer in the chat box. Let me see whether you are correct or not. That dash means a blank space. I'm calling it or saying it dash. It means blank place. So dash go to school on Sunday. So write your answer in the chat box. Let me see whether you are correct or not. Okay, good. Real life speaking practice. Now you can see that. Let us put everything we have learned into practice. Describe your daily routine in 5 sentences. So you will have to describe your daily routine in 5 sentences. These are my sentences. Okay, I wake up at 6 a.m. I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I return home at 7 p.m. So this is my daily routine. I have described it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sentences. So the similar way you will have to describe your daily routine at least in 5 sentences. Try now, or write your answer, type your answer in the chat box so that I will get whether you are correct or not. Okay, now let's move ahead. Summary. What we have learned today. Great job. Let us quickly review what we learned today. Simple present tense is used for daily routines and habits. This is very important tense, and this tense is used for daily routine and habits. When you describe your daily routine and describe your habit, your friend's habit, or any habitual things, so you use simple present tense. This is the most used tense in speaking. So you must learn this tense well. Great. So next we have learned the formula of this tense. That is sentence structure. What will be the sentence structure of this tense? Subject, base verb, adding yes for he, she, it. So this is our sentence structure. Subject will be there. Subject could be anything. He, she, it, or I, we, they, and anything. Any word can be used as a, you can also use proper noun as a subject. Okay, you can use proper noun as a subject. And when you are using when you are using when you are using uh, third person singular, you may add, or you should add, I mean you should add yes or yes at the end of the base verb form. Okay, now the next thing we learned about do or does, when to use do and does, how to frame verbal questions. Now, verbal question, I mean to say, I like cricket. I like cricket. Do you like cricket? I like football. Do you like football? No, I don't like football. Don't you like football? She likes she likes tea. Does she like tea? She doesn't like tea. Doesn't she like tea? We have learned about affirmative sentence, negative sentence, interrogative. I mean questions. Question. Interrogative negative sentence means there is a question and also interrogation. For example, uh, he he plays he plays football. He plays football. This is affirmative sentence. Does he play football? This is interrogative or questions. Interrogative sentence or question. He doesn't play football. This is in negation. This is negative sentence. Okay. Doesn't he play football? This is interrogation. I mean question is also there, and negation is also there. Means negative uh, sentence is also there. Negation is also there. Therefore, it is called interrogative negative sentence. So we have learned all these types in this session. What I want to say, practice daily to improve fluency. Now let us move on to the final step, your next challenge. Practice makes man perfect, you know very well. So you will have to practice it. Form the sentence, practice it. Okay, and type your sentences in the chat box too. So what you will have to do, you will have to write 5 sentences using simple present tense correctly. Submit your answer in the comment box. Practice speaking them aloud. You may take any one sentence. For example, for example, I read I read a book. Do I read a book? I don't read book. Don't I read book? In this way, you can practice at home. Another sentence you can take. She reads a book. Does she read a book? She doesn't read book. Doesn't she read a book? Like this, you can practice it. Practice, practice, practice. That's the only solution for fluency in English. You may record yourself and send that recording to me. We have WhatsApp groups for the beginner, intermediate, and advanced learner. You may send your recording any of these WhatsApp groups. Share that, share your recording in the WhatsApp group. WhatsApp group. Okay, great. Let's move ahead. Now it's time for your question and answer. Ask your doubts in the chat. I will answer them live. If you have any suggestion, you may give that suggestion to me. I will try to implement that. Okay, that's great. Friends, the more you practice, practice makes perfect. Okay, so more you practice, more you learn. Don't more you become fluent. So we have completed our 9th lesson so far. Watch them carefully and complete the task I have given. Don't forget to practice. Our next lesson will be on present continuous tense for actions happening now. So don't miss that lesson. That will be very important. And the one more important thing is you like this video, share this video to the like-minded people, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed it. Our channel Digitgurus English Speaking. We are providing, or conducting 12-month free English speaking course. If your friends, your relatives haven't joined so far, ask them to join. It's free, friends. Guys, it's free. So ask them to join. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next lesson. Thank you.